show and tell video today. I'm going to show you a shirt that we got. We got two of them actually. It's a night shirt, a sleep shirt, and it's awesome. If you know me, I love Minions. I love lots of things, but I love Minions. And my husband and I both loved this shirt saying, being awake, overrated. Definitely. Definitely me the last few mornings because I've been exhausted. So if you can guess, we are at Universal. We spent a few days, of course, over at Mayo and enjoyed the beach. And we had tacked on a trip to go to Universal because we've always wanted to go to see all the Hogwarts stuff and Harry Potter stuff and just see Universal. And there's a lot I can't do, but there's a lot I can still do. And Wally's been pushing me around in a borrowed wheelchair all over at the beach. Most of the time I walked. I mean, I had to walk down to the beach. One of the times we went up and down the boulevard and he pushed me, or the walkway or whatever it was, and then we walked down to the beach. But most of the time I could walk most of that. But here, as you know, like Disneyland, Universal, Disney World, whatever, theme parks, there's a lot of walking involved, a lot of standing, and I can't do that. So I will share a video, a different video. Maybe we'll do it, maybe not tomorrow, but Sunday, one of these days, we will try to do another video and I'll share kind of a review of all the accommodations that we received. Maybe it'll be helpful to somebody because I had been told when I booked our little package with Universal and talked with someone, they mentioned to do an accessibility pass. And so I did that. And that saved us a lot of time, allowed me to do a lot of things and not wait in a lot of lines. So I will share more about that in a different video. And we'll kind of do a review because Wally and I have some things we'd like to say and some thanks to Universal because they've been very accommodating. But anyway, we got two of these shirts we went to check out. Okay. And I'd done the Minion ride and had fun with that. I had to close my eyes through some of that because I do get motion sickness. But I had fun. I enjoyed it. And we had seen these somewhere else in the park at one point and saw them again. And we got matching ones because I thought that'd be fun. And they're cute because they're Minions. Okay. They bring me joy. Anyway, we went to check out. We were checking out. And the girl at the register saw my button. I got a button the other day because our trip was celebrating that I'm still here, that I lived. I'd been asked a few times why I got a button and what I was celebrating, and I would tell people it was usually people that worked there. And so she asked, and I said, we're celebrating that I'm here, that I'm alive. And she's like, that's awesome. Do you mind sharing your story? I was like, I don't mind. She's like, you don't have to. But I was like, Wally and I are both saying it's a hard one. For most people, when you share it, it's hard for them to hear. So did a brief sharing of the story, as brief as it could be, because we had a line. And the girl said, hold on a second, I need to check something. Like, okay. Wally and I are like, what's going on? He's got his card ready. Girl leaves, comes back with, I think it was a manager. Would you agree, Wally? Probably a manager. And they're doing something at the register, and all of a sudden I see the price drop, and I thought, oh, okay, we're getting buy one get one free sort of thing. And then she goes, "You're all good." And both Wally and I are like, oh, what? Took us a minute, and we're like, well, thank you. And she talked to us some more and said, your story is inspiring. And hold on, sorry, it's my alarm. Your story is inspiring. And she said, go enjoy using that money towards something else in the park or something fun and celebrate. And yeah, it was really nice. And apparently I inspired her. That's what she said. So we got out and I was ready to keep going because I was ready to cry and I didn't want to cry because I'm at the park, I'm having fun. But I was emotional and Wally was too. He said we need to take a minute and pull over. We did. I just breathed because I was like, wow, what just happened? That was amazing. And I looked at Wally and I said, we need to share this. We need to do a video and we need to share this story because I've told other people in the park, but we didn't expect that. And that was huge. So, huge thank you to Universal and to the lady that, both ladies, because it was the manager, had to approve it. But thank you for hearing my story and thank you for brightening our days and causing a shock and awe moment. We're definitely very appreciative, and I wanted to share that because we've had a lot of frustrations on this trip at times. I'm frustrated now. I'm in bed. I'm exhausted. I'm shocked at everything I did, but I think I had a lot of adrenaline going through my body. And we had every intention of getting up early these last couple of mornings and going in and doing early park admission. But I needed sleep. Wally needed sleep. Like my alarm went off this morning. I took my meds. I rolled over. I was like, I can't. I went back to sleep. We got pretty much everything we wanted to see this trip done. I'm hoping we to come back at some point. That'd be awesome. But because I would love to come with my mom, I know there's some stuff she's wanted to see. But for the most part, like, yeah, we made lists of what we wanted to see this trip, what we wanted to do, some things we didn't. We had a list last night, and the rides were delayed or weren't working, so we didn't get to do it. But my highlight of the day was definitely getting 2 free shirts, and very unexpected. And we did celebrate tonight. We ended up on our way back. We went to one of the restaurants I had pre-looked at before we came. It was at a hotel I originally got quoted for, and I wanted to go to because I saw the menu and I saw they had a lot of gluten-free, dairy-free options. A lot of seemed to be more clean and everything like that and fresh, which is, that's me. That's what I look for and need. And I didn't feel so good during dinner. I started not feeling great. I couldn't eat much because my body was just done. It's a no more. Today felt harder than yesterday. So heat does affect me. A lot of things affect me. I'm more sensitive to a lot. So, do you have any comments or anyone viewing?
People just saying hi.
Well, hi everyone. So yes, I guess moral of this story is don't be afraid to share your story. Even if it's sad, even if it's hard, it might inspire someone. And I'm reminded today, after we got back, a friend that's mutual had passed away, and I met her through doTERRA. I followed her story and her journey, and she had inspired me several times. She passed away this week, unfortunately. She was a cancer warrior, and a lot of people loved her, were inspired by her, and she shared her story, and she wasn't afraid to. She wasn't afraid to show every step of her journey, and I know I have struggled with that because in my brain I've thought no one wants to see the hard stuff. No one wants to see me laying in bed or hear about my day that way or the doctor's appointments. But in truth, I've learned from her and from you guys. People do want to hear it. They want to understand. They want to know. So I don't want to be afraid to share. And today was that reminder. So please don't be afraid to share your story. Even if you don't think your story is much at all, it still could be to somebody. So don't be afraid. You never know. You might be shocked and awed yourself in return. And it's a blessing. It really is. Um, Definitely what I needed today. So I feel like it was like God answering some prayers in my heart and reminding me that I matter and that I have a lot still to share and to do. So that's my show and tell for today. I hope you enjoyed. One last look at the Minion shirt because it's so cute. Maybe you don't like minions, but I do. I think they're adorable. And I like bananas. I like bananas too. So, yes, I've been very grateful, and today was one of those. So, again, share your story. See you all next time.